Yo, this shit OP.
So in the first video, I explained the underlying goal I have for this channel, the foundational support that I hope to reach with you guys so each and every one of us could have that core set of values, set of morals and ethics. And so for this video, I kind of want to explain who I am. Who is Matt Gutierrez? So I'm a college student. I go to a small private school named University of Laverne. I'm a business administration major there, and so I really do have that entrepreneurial mindset. Ever since I could remember, entrepreneurship was kind of in my blood, in my veins. It's kind of strange how in elementary school I would go out of my way and I would find products to sell to just create some cash flow for myself. I remember in third grade, we used to have these things called Bobcat bucks, and we would earn them based on good achievements, etc. And after each, I believe every month, people would bring all their toys in or all their items, and we'd exchange Bobcat bucks for those items. And what I would do is I would go out of my way with my parents, and I would go to the store and buy little trinkets like notebooks and rulers and little erasers, and I would go to school and I would sell those items for Bobcat bucks. I know it seems kind of silly because it was fake money, but to me, having that ability to make money through these kids without taking real money from them, it was pretty cool to me. It was pretty cool to have that idea that I'm making money, I'm taking money and I'm selling, and having that entrepreneurial drive in me was always an important factor. I remember in 7th, 8th, and 9th grade, that's kind of where it really hit me, where this is who I am. I am an entrepreneur. And, I was that candy guy at school that used to sell the candy and make a good profit. But something that was more unique that I did was there was a group of students on campus, and what they would do is they would play Yu-Gi-Oh at school during lunch hour or whatever. And what I would do is I would bring my old Yu-Gi-Oh cards that I used to have when I was a kid, and I would make my own packs. I would make my own variety of special packs, and I would go and sell those packs to the kids, and I would make hundreds of dollars from these guys wanting to have my little special packs that I'm making. I used to make these little portable chargers, and I used to solder a D battery into an Altoids can, and I would kind of connect them together, and I would sell those at school. So I've always had this entrepreneurial drive in me, and just as I got older, that idea of entrepreneurship kind of enhanced. Not sure what it was, but that's kind of what was in my blood. And starting about 8th grade, 9th grade, I started thinking about stocks a lot more. I used to think about politics a lot more, history. These three subjects were just really prominent in me, and that's what I used to think about, and that's what I used to try to study the most. That's what me and my friends used to talk about the most. That's all we used to talk about. And predominantly, stocks was the largest thing that I got into. Stocks were this sort of means that I could put money in and get a return on investment out of it a lot higher than what I could have done with just putting it in my wallet. And so I started looking at stocks and looking at trends, and finally I was about 14. I made my first stock trade, and it was an investment. It wasn't a trade. I wasn't being a day trade. I was learning the workings of it. And I was basically learning the trends of stocks, right? So I wasn't really looking at what the company really was or what the company did, why they would have these trends or whatever. I would look at the trends and say, okay, this is the high market, this is the low market. I'm going to want to put money into the low market so I could make money in the high market. And so that's what I did, and I sold about a year later. I believe I more than doubled my original input of money. So throughout high school, I kind of realized I was the entrepreneur, but starting about my senior year up until my college years, up until now, something really resonated with me more, and that was the idea of thinking and understanding and what are these larger questions in life. So naturally, philosophy became a larger aspect of my life. I kind of honed into these questions more, of these aspects more. A larger aspect of philosophy that really intrigued me was the idea of ethics and what these larger questions are, what I should stand for, what is the purpose of me standing for this objective, and what are the reasons I should stand for it. So that's kind of where this YouTube channel is going. It's kind of going into the direction of this philosophical approach on life, and this philosophical approach on these questions and these concepts and these phrases and why these phrases are important. And that's just a little tidbit of who I am. Throughout these videos, you'll learn more about me, learn more about who I am, what I stand for, what my morals really are. Something I do want to emphasize for this channel, and something that's really important to me that I've thought about a lot, is the idea of morals and the idea that it's okay to have different morals. Everybody can have different morals, and there's nothing wrong with everybody having different opinions. But I've come to the realization that if you have an opinion or you have a moral, you have to have a reason to support it. You have to have a reason to say, this is my opinion, and these are the reasons that I have to support this opinion. Without that support, it's kind of just inflated, and it's kind of just there. You kind of linger around, and you don't really have a foundation for why you should believe in it, why you do believe in it. And I believe it's really important to have a purpose in life. And having that purpose in life is having a dense foundation for you, for who you are. And I hope this channel can really resonate with you guys, in that we keep an open mind through this channel so we can create different foundations that work for different people. That's a really important aspect to me, having different ideas. Everybody can have different ideas and different foundations, and we still come together and we can still discuss things. We can still discuss different topics that, just are really important to each and every one of us. So this is me. This is Matt Gutierrez. And I'm not a professional, but I am a student that does like to think, and I do believe it's important to provide these questions and provide these concepts to everybody, so everybody can start thinking and creating the foundation for who they are, so they can go out in the world and knowing, this is who I am and this is what I'm going to stand for, and nobody's going to get in the way of my beliefs. With that being said, I will see you guys in future videos. I hope to see you guys. I hope this channel resonates with you, and just like, comment, subscribe, and when you do comment, please just comment like things that you hope to see, things that you hope for me to answer. I would really appreciate that. So I could just get a feel for who my audience is and where this audience wants me to take this channel. So I hope to see you guys in the next video.
Yo,